Candles, fibs, crosses, EMAs. It's the tools of the day trade. Don't be a noob and trade on websites that don't give you BitBoy bonuses. Click the link in the description to get set up on ByBit or Femex and get an insane sign-up bonus for being part of the BitSquad. Leverage trade responsibly, but do it the right way on Femex or ByBit. Bonus details in the links below.
BitBoy Crypto Morning Tea. Good morning, everybody. It's October 11, 2021. My name's Piano Matty B. That's Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni, bringing the data. The FOMO Index, she's holding tight at 71. Same as yesterday. Bitcoin dominance is at 45.9%, beginning to nudge the liquidity out of the alts. 24-hour volume is at 99 billion, and the overall market cap is 2.31 trillion, give or take 100 million. Now, over on the 4-hour chart, we see this weekend was much like the previous weekend. It reminds me of when Brangelina was shooting Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Every weekend when shooting would wrap, they'd fly off to their villa in France to chill out. In this case, Brad Pitt is price action and the accumulatrix is Angelina Jolie. The two flew off for a weekend getaway but barely left their villa, save for last night as they gassed up the private jet. Looks like there was some excitement at the airport as price action cracked 56K and our target of 56.3. To Jimi Hendrix at 56.5. Then Dusseldorf all the way back down to 54.3. Before rallying quickly back up to test 57K. It's not quite hitting our Friday target of 57.4. And now we are cruising at an altitude of 56.4-ish. As Brangelina head back to finish shooting their movie The Bear and the Bull Run. According to industry insiders, the film was supposed to be completed at the end of September, but now that date has been pushed back to December, even early 2022. Amidst Oscar buzz surrounding their performances, I suppose we'll have to wait and see. Over on the daily, we've been candlesticking wicks all week. And yes, the old wives' tale works in opposite as well. Especially when we're entering an epic parabolic closing scene. These wicks are a welcome sight as they are almost instantly candlestick the very next day. Which is a nod to the bull's strength and overall general market sentiment. And would you look at that? The 20 has crossed the 50. The last time we saw this, back on August 1st, we retreated to about a 40% pump from 37.6 up to 52.5. Which really saw us adios the dreaded 30 to 40K channel that we were chop sueying in for months. Does that mean we should see a 40% pump from here? Well, let's see where that will take us, shall we? My trading Poindexters tell me that a 40% pump from here would put us at about 80K. Whoa! Piano Matty B, 80K. It's only Monday morning here on Earth. Surely this isn't an 80K price prediction. No, it's not a prediction. It's just a historical extrapolation, if it were, based on prior and relatable situations. But there are some differences that will augment this pump. And thanks for asking. Now, if we look over on the MACD, we see a similar spread, but however, somewhat higher on the overbought side of things. But like I said before, in a bull run of this epic nature and proportion, when it comes to overbought territory, all bets are off until they aren't. We also had a little more legroom, RSItically speaking, in August, sitting in seat 53. And now we're sitting in seat 73, which is considered overbought territory, RSItically speaking. But then again, all bets are off. If we take a look out on the weekly, we spent this huge rally from 11K to 63K in overbought territory, RSItically speaking. So don't start turning on the lights in the bar and telling the drunk patrons to get out just because the RSI gets a little overheated. We're all a little overheated, but that's when all the fireworks happen. We're getting into hold your hats country, where dips can come fast and furious like we saw last night. But recovery is equally as fast, if not faster. So buckle in and remember to enjoy every single moment of this, because this will be one of the most unforgettable times of your life. And after our current stage of hold on to your hats, we will enter ties around the head phase. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting close. And as far as I'm concerned, that's when the fireworks start and the real party begins. So remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. That's right, it's the long... That was kind of a weak snap, eh? That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day.